I'm a pig.
Gwen Shamblin, Starving for Salvation, Part 2. This is going to take us a little while, and we're going to intermix it with Duggar stuff, so get comfortable, get some popcorn, or whatever. Trigger warning before we keep going, I just want to point out that this is all based in unhealthy food stuff, so if you have that in your past, or if you're having a hard time with this, feel free to scroll, and keep an eye on your mental stuff, okay? Because, So if you haven't looked up the acting credits and you're not recognizing the person who's playing Gwen, and you're like, that person looks so familiar. Yes, they do.
Somebody who's taught me that there are people willing to stand up for other people no matter what it costs them. Somebody who's taught me about the kind of person I want to be. Miss Frances Houseman.
And we remember where no one is going to put her.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
That's how I know that there has never been, nor will there ever be justice in this world. Woody Allen is alive, but the Sways is, I would like to speak to a manager. Really what she went through just puts Hollywood in the perfect frame. She was a great actress, did all this stuff, but didn't get roles the same way because she got a nose job. And they always made fun of how big her nose was. If it weren't for losing, we'd never win at anything, would we? No.
How do I get rid of emptiness?
Emptiness?
My client, she's eating. I don't have her on any kind of broth and breadcrumb diet. But still, she says she feels this emptiness.
Isn't that just hunger?
Maybe, but the word she used was emptiness, not hunger. I don't know why that word's been stuck in my head ever since she said.
One thing I did notice about the Lifetime movie is it set up a narrative of religious psychosis, which she would have never submitted to that kind of testing, so we're not sure if she actually had that. Well, I know what you're saying. Well, obviously. Well, no, it could be a hyperfixation because of something else. There's a lot of different things that could go on. Gwen did pass away a couple years ago, and I always get a couple comments that are speaking ill of the dead. I don't pretend to respect people just because they're no longer breathing. It's just not me.
A live human body and a deceased human body have the same number of particles. Structurally, there's no difference.
I mean, I guess technically it's speaking ill of the dead, but what about the 8 people that person was responsible for being dead also? One of whom was a child. If people would like respect in death, maybe they could have been respectable in life.
We can worship anything and let it control us. Food, cigarettes, alcohol, money, the praise of men, anything on this earth.
The VCR feedback takes me back. But basically, you can worship anything, so worship me. Now that you got a good background, you kind of get what's going on, I will see you day after tomorrow, and we're going to get further into the actual movie, which we will be live streaming Sunday also.